So the teams so far have been weird random Lobera chuck-in 3-turn Windson with Flutter Page. Sure. Okay. 4 to keep first field buff and does massively increases Windson damage done. The short cycle also allows Lopera buff stacks to be of note. Okay. Like, oh, here's Lopera. It could work. XD. Then we have the weird as fuck poison. Willow, Tuesday, Cacania, Vila. I don't know why Vila. Just do Sotheby there. Euphoria. Cacania, it could be also used for like surviving, I guess, so you don't get fucking blasted. But Sotheby Euphoria is actually pretty good in healing. So yeah, I don't know why the Vila choice, but I mean, I know and I don't know because of the buff that gives like crit rate and crit damage, so they would deal more damage, I guess. But you know, it's like a little weird. Why not Sotheby triggering the whole package of 50 million stacks of poison? Lucy team, crit Lucy. So why not Anjo here? Does poison who damage scale with Mercurial Force field buff? I would assume so, but it's just 25% damage if you keep it up. No, it's like more, right? But still, it's like really hard to keep it up with these characters. You need a lot of follow up. Hello, Levi. So why not Anjo? What is with this fucking Kakan every time? Probably the most AFK team one can come up with. Oh, okay, so it's an AFK team, but it doesn't say it here in the niche. I would argue Anjo, Mercuria, Lucy, Vila is more AFK than Cacania because they're gonna be dead. But yeah, cast a Lucy card, kill mobs, make sure Mercuria Cosmic Energy stays stacked. Yeah, but it's AFK, so which is easy as long as you're killing stuff. But this is a very big if. This would be instantly fixed if you had Anjo connected with Mercuria. Now you can AFK. Because every time Mercuria does a card, Anjo will go and it will count as a new attack for her cosmic energy. So you don't have to worry about Lucy getting follow-up attacks from killing stuff. Because if you're not killing stuff, you know, and you'll be doing very consistently high damage while taking very little in the return. It doesn't matter how much damage you're taking. You're not doing Reverie. So the damage is not going to be as unmanageable as you think. And even if you autoplay and you FK, Vila is going to heal everybody that needs any healing. Check team 102. I mean, we're at 4. I'm not going to check all the teams, but I'm just going to look at it. Crit Burn. A bit more risky composition, abusing the fact that Lopera can turn Lucy Ammunition into a permanent effect. Lucy Ammunition? It's what stack of that iteration. I mean, I mean, if it works, Pog. Okay, so that would explain Lopera. Why would we... okay, well, whatever. To a permanent effect with the array, optimizing her crit damage gain from her buffs by adding Isolde for the additional burn. Risky due to relying on Lopera Cacania for healing. It's not that risky. I don't think this team is that bad. I think this team is decent. If you look closely, Kakan is everywhere. No, I already noticed. 3 Windson teams. Cacania, okay, that's fine. 13, remember they gear towards long cycles. Short cycle, shift 6 out of somewhere like Mercuria. Or a portrait 37. I mean, 37 would always work. There's a budget version. Bro, who fucking use Barbara, man? Who? I mean, actually, me. I use Barbara. Like, okay. Don't. Why? Burn. So, my suggestion for Burn is don't. Burn is trash. It doesn't work. Unless you have the perfect scenario and you're using Joe and Babel. That's the only scenario when it makes sense. Otherwise, like, this character fell off Gigaheart. Spadodia fell off Gigaheart. If you have P0, it's like, bruh. You would play her not for Burn, but you would play her because it's your only Beast character. That's when you play Espada Dia. Minus 50 burn stacks really gets burnt in. Yeah, I made a video a billion years ago saying that the burn is flawed, and if they don't fix it, it will always be shit. Oh shit, this is the new Fua. I'm kind of interested in doing this whenever Pickles, but I don't have Pickles, so we'll see what happens. Maybe I'll lose to him. I can do it in global, but it's gonna take a fuck ton of time to get Pickles Euphoria. But yeah, this could be nice. I'm kind of interested in doing two Pickles of Page Faturu. Niche 1, Fua. Niche 2, Crit. Where's the Fua here? It's just Chu. There's no... So we are including new characters. Okay. It's not that good. Yeah, but like I wanted to play myself. That's what I'm saying. Melania. I need Melania Euphoria like yesterday. I want Melania to be great again. This is like the OG follow-up team. The OG follow-up team. Alright. What are the teams? Oh, some J teams. Okay. Sure. But the problem is that Jay doesn't really want to. I feel like, I don't know why. Am I biased? I always think that Jay best partner is a shielder rather than a healer. You can explain, like, this makes more sense than this team in terms of survivability for Jay. Like occasional microscopic healing, sure. Mega shields. He needs to be low HP, but he needs to be shielded so he doesn't fucking die. This also wouldn't work that well. Sotheby is going to fucking pop his ass like, oh, below 40. Here's a 3k healing. Oh, and now I lost everything. And Jay's gonna cringe. With Windson as the passive healing output is quite considerable. This is the classic, you know? This is the Giga Classic. Like 50 million years Windson trillion card ultimate into like you do Kakania ult, then you do Windson ult, cast like 50 trillion cards, do quadrillion damage followed by billion damage of ultimate. That's it. No one, the other two are like looking at it, like wow. It's cool for 3 times, and then you get bored of the character. And you never play Windson ever again. That's so fucking boring. Or you play 3-turn cycle. Oh my god, which is just like at that point it's just a normal DPS. 78 Opera again. What? Why Ezra? Why Ezra? There's a lot of tiny phantoms that die all the time. Just chuck 37 there if you don't have anybody else. Why Ezra? I mean, you do need burn because the boss is gonna get fucking nerfed if you apply burn. So you just need Isolde. Isolde is the key. I would put 37 here, but instead of Ezra, you don't need a one turn shield. Like that's kind of whatever. Sure, it debuffs as well, but Lucy should be enough. You can probably AFK with this team if you put 37 here. I mean, even with Ezra, but Ezra seems kind of like a forced introduction. IMO. And now this is where Anjo comes in. And the first appearance in the Poison team, contracted Tuesday. Utilizes Willow and Tuesday as a P Hoarders to spam Anjonala's attack and crowd control. The combined single target damage, the buff application damage over time enhances the output considerably. But why? This is one of those situations when you're like, but why? Also, why Vila again? Why fucking Vila every time? Is Sotheby Euphoria like illegal? This is the type of team where I go like, okay, but why? Like, okay, like, yeah, but technically it works. Like, you are killing the monsters. Yeah, but like, why? Why aren't we rushing Tuesday fucking ultimate to play the why is the niche one poison? That's not poison. That's not what we're doing. So you're playing Anjonala though. You're using Willow and Tuesday, but you play Anjonala. Single attack damage, the buff upgradation, damage over time enhances the output considerably. I don't know, man. Kind of weird. Oh yes, and then every time you are doing any ultimates, they're dying. Minus 50%. So I guess that's why Vila is here. Ooh, what the fuck is this? What is this? 86? Cooked? Overcooked? Burnt? Stove exploded. There's a singularity in the kitchen. Nish crit. Nish 2, raw damage. What does raw damage mean? Did it just attacking the mob? Oh my god, it's the goated team. I suppose from this team a lucid nightmare. Like, why Shamaine? Contracted Shamaine. Exploits the targeting of Shamaine's Moxie generation to quickly cycle Anjanala ultimate while Shamaine dies. Because every time Anjanala does the ultimate, it's minus 50%. While consistently spamming both Fuas. Both? What, both who? What do you mean, both? Does Shamaine have any fucking follow-up? Euphoria doesn't have Fua, so who's doing Fua besides Flutter Page and Anjo? I guess he's referring to Anjo Flutter Page? Oh! Mercurial, I mean, this is probably new player maybe, right? Maybe new player? Argus, Mercuria, Vila, and Matilda. Ooh. Is it a Euphoria Matilda? Mercuria and Vila here to provide easy access to large amounts of crit rate, allowing Matilda to focus less on her debuff incantation. Oh, because you were focusing on anything with Matilda? And actually perform her job as a carry. Oh, that was the only problem. You needed to wait for Ingenious Etude at P2, like rank 2. Anything else is fine. Okay. In addition, due to being single target focus, Argus is a solid secondary carry with her... oh, okay, so the damage comes from Argus. Okay, I see. With her powerful debuff. So the damage comes from Argus and Mercuria leveling up everybody's cards, so Argus can have a great back shot. Great back shots with Argus. Oh, the cores. Interesting, okay. Reality Shred core. Holy. Giga Chad. This is a core support duo for reality damage dealers. Focus on shredding reality death and boosting damage delta. Yeah, sure. Yeah. Upgrade core. Yeah, where's the core? Where's the Jaka core? Is all the J surely down? There you go. Here. There's probably like 50 teams, so... defensive support core. I would argue, if you're really trying to... defensive support, sure. Is there a bunker down, a Giga Bunker Immortal with Kakania and... Kakania and Babel Euphoria? Who's dying? Nobody's dying anymore. Defensive Healer Core. Sure. No, this team, right? Poison Spam Core. This is a core support duo for Poison Team. Support is an optional title here, as the amount of poison stacks triggering under Tuesday Fierce Cradle is also a high amount of overtime damage triggering at the start of the round. Like, if you have Tuesday and Sotheby, and you Euphoria Sotheby, at that point you're doing Poison Team. And if you're doing Poison Team, what are you doing without fucking Willow? Or... I guess you skip Willow? For... whatever reason? Or you lose to Tuesday on a 50-50? But that's very niche scenario, I don't know. Also, isn't this hilarious? Because the Poison Team that we saw earlier didn't have Sotheby? Yeah. The core, the Poison core is Sotheby Tuesday, but the Poison Team that was recommended had Vila in it and Kakania. So... any explainers? Oh, the sad core. This is not support core. This is sad core. Because P0 of this character plus inspiration, which is flawed, and still incomplete, this is gonna be your the most bait. This is the most bait because like sure it might get better, but it's like L'Opera with bullets. Like maybe we'll never get these characters. We got Voyager and Matilda Euphoria that do inspiration. Maybe you're supposed to use them together. Boom, GG, done. Who cares, right? So Barcarola, as long as inspiration is flawed, in my opinion, right? I wouldn't really care about this. Backbone of the impromptu meta. Yes, it is. If we ignore the fact that inspiration has a lot of weak spots, then sure, these two are great. So we need more character euphoria that go into inspiration, and they need to tune the impromptu mechanics, the inspiration mechanic a little bit, because it's too tied to RNG and which card that you need to cast to get the inspiration. They just need to make it so even if you cannot cast the card, and if it's like you will lose the card, you can still click it and put it in, lose 1 AP, but still get the inspiration. Because if you don't do that, the next turn the impromptu incantation is gonna deal 0 damage, it's gonna attack 1 time, and you're gonna like tickle the enemy. So, or if you get stunned in any way, pretty weird. But what is the Giga follow-up team? They should add a new team with they should add a new team with follow-up and have Anjo in it. Or maybe like Liang Yu even Liang Yu. Anjo Merc. Yeah, Anjo Merc, Farapage Fatutu, or Anjo 37 if for some reason you don't have Merc, but 37 is gonna be way worse because it's way less Fuas. And every time you're not doing it, you're not doing Omega damage with Anjo because the Angel Temptation that comes from the Star contract is way less damage than the real Angel Temptation that comes from like ticking down the channel. But yeah, I mean, it's not like they don't work, but they're a little cooked. That's it for the team. Let me know what you think in the comments. Thank you for watching and see you next time.